Hey. Hey, detective? What are you doing?
Oh, I found something.
Great. Was it alcohol?
God, no, I just got the wind knocked out of me. I think I know how to break the contract with the Dark Man.
What exactly does that mean?
Everything going back to normal.
All right. I found some more information on Dorsetto and the patients. There are some seriously strange things going on here. I'm pretty
Telling
sure
me.
2 of the patients are dead, and maybe even the clerk.
Oh, yeah. I kind of just gave up on worrying about that.
Well, just keep your eyes open, I suppose. What were you doing again?
Jeremy made a pact with the Dark Man to keep all the madness locked inside Dorsetto.
All right.
I'm gonna break it. I just have to... Where is it? Where's the talisman?
It's around your neck.
Ah! Ah!
I worry, detective.
Don't, I'm fine.
I worry that you're not much help on this case. At least you're a good distraction.
Trust me. You're getting your money's worth. At this rate, I'm an absolute bargain.
But he's got a point. The Dark Man's contract.
He must first acknowledge psychological trauma in order to proceed. The lying must stop, so we can break through the barriers of self-deceit. Finally, temper manic behavior.
Medicine has failed me. Nothing can be done to dispel the hardwood curse. Only the sacrificial dagger may release the despair from Jacob's eye. Yet, doing so would be the doom of Dorsetto. Let this curse of mine be a weapon for once. I accept your demands. Oh, crawling chaos. Build your prison around this godforsaken hospital. When evil has been starved, I will stay buried forever.
That's the uncle saying. Interesting. Okay. It come up. OBS disconnected. Seems to be back okay though.
I need the key.
Got to be around here somewhere. He wouldn't leave this house.
I don't know what to think anymore. You run into that detective fella?
Who is he? Can he be trusted?
I think he one of the good guys. Well, you know, like us.
Will he be all right with her coming? Praise the mother.
You don't need to know about all that. Just help the job. Just calm down. It ain't time yet.
God, it hurts.
As far as I can tell, Detective Comby seems to be solving problems, not causing them.
Just be ready in case he starts anything.
They don't sound good. We'll try and keep an eye out for some ammo. Especially pistol ammo.
Christ, what the hell was that? It's blocked.
How do you know it's blocked? You didn't even try the handle. Ugh.
We must have faith that Jeremy's pact with the Dark Man is a bluff. If we are lucky, our visitors will find him and prove it's all nonsense before night falls. What is true is our attempt to call on her. Too many things have happened for this evening to be in vain. Think of Jack and Cassandra, even Perosi, whose circumstances I can't understand. Grace is a goat without horns. She knows it and will play the role. You must talk to your brother, Batiste. I worry that he will fail us. Mrs. Thompson.
Grace is the little girl. She's creepy as shit, but...
Lunacy and the Astarte Artist Colony, a monograph by Yael Klein. In early 1909, the old Derceto plantation outside of New Orleans was turned into an artist's colony. 3 famous European artists rented the house and the surrounding land from the owner, the Ledoux family. The colony was chiefly run by Sebastian Cortez, who was playfully dubbed the captain by his collaborators, William Arges and Heinrich Kassel. The colony existed for 6 years, until one day all 12 members disappeared without a trace. It is widely believed that their disappearance is connected to the disastrous hurricane that passed through on September 29, 1915, but nothing truly supports this claim. What is known is their frequent participation in New Orleans nightlife, their love for hosting parties, and their elaborate contributions to the Mardi Gras parades as the Pirates of Pontchartrain. Accounts of their lifestyle can be found in almost every gossip column. It can effectively be summed up as carefree and bohemian. In late June 1909, the name Astarte first appeared in the newspapers. Cortez said the name came to him as he was painting. There is never any claim to knowing about the ancient Phoenician fertility goddess with the same name before this time. His fellow colonist Heinrich Kassel did know, because he later produced sculptures that show clear references to ancient idols of the goddess. It's impossible to know for sure how this name suddenly made an appearance, but it is interesting because of Derceto's history. Even the name Derceto is the Greek name of a Syrian fertility goddess. In the case of naming the plantation, Derceto was certainly not an accident. We know that Elijah Pickford intended to build a temple for his cult, for he had distributed pamphlets 2 years prior to the purchase of the land, advertising his intentions. His followers were estimated to be almost 100 men and women, mostly sailors, Maroons, and Cajuns, when the plantation was built. To outsiders, Derceto registered as an ordinary slave plantation, which enabled Pickford and his flock to remain hidden for decades. The official story is that the cult lasted until 1862, when the Union Army came and burned down the plantation and scattered all who lived there. Following the Civil War, new people started to congregate in the ruins of Derceto to invent a new fertility goddess, the Shub Niggurath. As much as Derceto is a particular name to have heard of, it's not entirely uncommon among the learned. Astarte is equally known and could have been subconsciously chosen by well-read artists. Shub Niggurath is, on the other hand, very uncommon. Almost impossible that anyone in Louisiana would have heard that name. The name is referenced only in rare books like Unausprechlichen Kulten and the Necronomicon, and is believed to be a bastardization of Arabic words meaning pertaining to the dark young. The few paragraphs printed on the goddess are so upsetting that no one in their right mind would want to build a religion resting on such qualities. The Shub Niggurath cult was hard to get rid of, but it is believed that despite the police jailing and killing several cultists over the years, the main culprit in the cult's demise is the cult itself, which seems to line up with every instance of cult activity on Derceto's grounds. When Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army arrived, he described the people at Derceto as malnourished and maniacal. As much as the army tried to save them, they fought back with fervor, as if nothing was going to stop them from slowly destroying themselves. While the disappearance of the Astarte artist colony remains a mystery, the recurring motif seems to suggest that their fate involved lunacy and a hunger for self-sacrifice to that fertility goddess with 1,000 names.
Damn. That's a lot of lore. Also, I like the way that it said I needed a controller when my controller was still plugged in. For a playbill. I don't trust this tree.
Ah, gotta find more bullets.
Like, everything's covered in...
What is that?
Alright, I definitely don't trust the tree now.
Mrs. Thompson, I understand the last week has been busy. Under these circumstances, I find it important to remind you that Derceto's concerns are not a public matter, nor is it something that should upset you. Please continue your excellent work, and don't spend a thought on the death of Perosi, or, more importantly, the suicide of Cassandra Beauregard. They should mean nothing to you or the staff. I rely on your loyalty, and trust that your close kinship with the Tabois siblings will keep Derceto's secrets hidden. Dr. Gray.
Tabois siblings must be the nurse and the other guy, the tall guy. Nice flower. Well, the eyes aren't there anymore. Got to find the key for that too. I swear I just heard one of those beetle things.
It's blocked. I don't want to run into the orderlies right now. Not sure I can trust them. I think Dr. Gray might be in there. Perfect time to snoop around his office then.
Yeah, but where's his office? Oh, have I got to go in the basement? Oh, okay. Maybe the ladder? I think there's like a ladder in the garden. Yeah. What the fuck was that? Sound like a little gremlin or something.
There must be a spare key to Dr. Gray's office in here somewhere.
Oh yeah, the safe. Okay. I'm gonna have to find
I need the key.
the combination. I'll say the password. You don't get a password for a safe. Flying Dutchman.
I can't leave. I got a job to do.
Detective Conby. Good to see you again. Solved the case yet?
I'm trying. Hey, Grace, you okay?
Oh, she is just peachy, Detective. Are you looking forward to the Feast of St. John, Grace?
I can't wait.
Kids, ain't they great?
What exactly are you planning for tonight?
Oh, not much. We eat, we drink, we pay tribute to the wishing tree in the conservatory. The usual.
Then why all the excitement?
There is just something about tonight. Something's different. I think we all feel it. Besides, we got ourselves some new words for the prayer thanks to your buddy Jeremy.
She'll come and turn the world inside out, and things will begin again.
Oh,
That sounds
lovely.
strangely threatening.
You should come.
God damn it, Grace. Stay put for once.
There's the key.
I better hold on to these. Wouldn't want them to get lost. There's something missing.
missing some of her drawings?
What a terrible thing to recognize that your betterment was an illusion. That you are so infatuated by the virtue of struggling that despite all your hard work, you made no real efforts to ever become well. Or that the treatment becomes such an obsession that instead of letting your wounds heal over time, you tear at the flesh in the hope that it will heal better and faster. If only it would bleed in the way you wanted. Do we ever become well? What do you think, Dr. Gray?
The fuck?
New Orleans lies southwest of Derceto, along the Great...
Oh, I've done that one already. Done that one. Did I do this one? Yeah. I think I did everything in this room. Oh, wait, that's new.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside. He would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
Hey, nice. Movie script. Take a look inside the empty room. I feel like these statues are going to come alive at some point.
Detective Comby, I'm terribly sorry that my niece has pulled you into this mess. Please, with all my blessings, take her away from this cursed place. I have destroyed that Eater of Worlds and locked it away in the attic and retreated to a place of hiding. Tell Emily I'm safe. Tell her all the lies you can think of to make her listen. Take her back to New Orleans. Sincerely, Jeremy.
Isn't that where we woke up? The attic? After being in Egypt?
Brother, I need you to trust me. This is the most important moment in our family's history. I know you have doubts and that the terrible Mama Loa told you lies. I would never betray you. I promise. Lottie.
Oh, so he's a boxer? I wondered whose room this was. What was the loud bang that was over here? Oh, okay, shortcut. Um, there's a clerk's office, Dr. Gray's office. There's something in the bathroom I haven't got yet. And the attic. I'm gonna go to the attic. I didn't like that. It's not the way I want to go, it's this way. I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil, the first one again. With all the like backtracking. Can I even go back in there? No. What did she say the code was? 913.
I don't have the combination for this. But maybe Jeremy did. It worked.
Gray's office key?
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date, and there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
Which one's the empty room? Lottie's room. It's Grace's room, Cassandra's room. Jeremy. Maybe Perosi? Oh, empty room. I see it. Alright, let's go there instead of the clerk's office, like the doctor's office. So it's this way, right?
No, no.
What? Oh, that was creepy.
Surprisingly neat. Maybe I've been selling that old barfly short.
Takes pistol bullets.
Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside.
Sometimes I think this place makes me worse. That Derceto might be my grave. A coffin made of ostentatious architecture. A Taj Mahal for the drunken depressed.
Depressed?
There's something about Derceto. Something about Dr. Gray. Like we all pretend that we're here to get better. When in fact we are here to be forgotten.
I need something to get that vent open, like a screwdriver? Something like that. I don't like that the dark man came outside that door and pointed like I'm supposed to go in there. More pistol bullets. Alright, so what is my objective? Is it to take a look inside the empty room? Find Grace's missing drawing. Maybe the drunk guy, that's what he's like storing? Alright, here we go.
This is my room.
What?
I belong here. I recognize this view. I know the combination. I carry it with me.
Carries the combination with him. Dagger swathed in the grip of two sleek snakes, found buried in the sunken temple along with the Dark Man's contract. It's the clerk office one.
All right, time to get Jeremy out of that contract so we can get the hell out of here. Something tells me I'm gonna have to put my talisman to use.
$196 LA. 692.
I know that
You
number.
should come.
Where's that from?
I can't believe I
did
didn't
this.
recognize you. Is any of this real?
I wrote that.
So 692. Picayune? An old coin from the time when Louisiana was a Spanish colony.
Detective, I have made many discoveries in my case. The child we want is safe, thanks to good people like me and you. We're so similar, but you don't see all the things I do. To find your man, Jeremy, you also need to look for the girl. It has always been that way. The young deliver us all. You should have a look in my room. There's a piece of the puzzle you will need. Take care now. My coffee.
My coffee.
How long have I been here?
It's not sounding good. Am I going to use the coin to open the little vent?
Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside.
Yeah, I am. Okay. Oh.
Why would McCarthy lock this up? Was he trying to keep Grace from completing the shape? If so, couldn't she have just made another drawing?
Oh, shit. Well,
What the hell happened in here?
back to the swamps. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't see that there. That's a lot of ammo it's giving me, and I don't like that. And now everything's fine. Alright, let's go to the doctor's office. Because it seems like doing the Grace stuff is like what I'm actually supposed to do. Got the key, man. Use it.
Dr. Gray's office, all to myself. Let's see if we can figure this guy out.
Let's unbolt that.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for, Mrs. Thompson.
Oh. Okay. McCarthy's pirate treasure.
This is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Yeah, that's in his room, in the little vent. Elmore Lee Gray. Okay. Stairwell key?
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm eating him from inside.
Ugh.
I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
Huh. Chthonic is like Cthulhu, right? I'll be honest, I didn't expect this to go Lovecraft kind of way. Oh, the ladder fell down, that's what it was. Okay. Yeah, because I was going to go down the stairs. Because I got the stairwell key, but I guess I'm not now. Let's go put France in. A map? Oh, okay. Which room was Grace's room? This one? Fuck you, creepy doll. That looks like that goes there. Going by like the little marks to make it line up. Yeah, that looks right too. One goes there, 100%.
Huh? What?
Oh shit, it's doing it on its own again. It's the couch outside Grace's room. Oh, great. Travelled again. Wait, this is still the same hallway, though.
This looks familiar. How am I
This
back
can't...
at the office?
Yeah,
Jeremy's
it
never
can't
been
be his
here.
office.
That's me.
My husband has returned to steal one of our most valuable paintings. I'm sure he means to sell it. If you hurry, I'm sure you can track him down. Gabriella Saunders.
It's me. Isn't...
How long had it been since I drowned myself in drink and depression? It had all felt so peaceful, slipping away into oblivion. A welcoming, dark voice wrapped around my mind like a heavy blanket. It turned off suddenly as I woke up from the sound of my office door closing shut. A messenger had left a telegram from Mrs. Saunders. She had a lead on where to find her husband and her kidnapped daughter.
Newspaper clippings. A crumpled newspaper clipping December 23rd, 1928. Philanthropist Teddy Saunders goes mad, kidnaps child.
God, I used to drink so much back then. When was this exactly? What case was I working?
The Teddy Saunders one. The 1928 shit. Check out Thornhill.
I remember this case. Some kid got taken by her father, headed out of state. But he had made a mistake by selling a painting that his wife actually cared about to a collector named Thornhill to fund his venture. That's how I tracked him down. At least I think so.
Oh, look at this. With all the ropes going everywhere. Algiers Point, fishmonger.
I can't go that way.
I like that you can ring the little bell on the bike. Damn, someone crashed over here. Thornhills? So he's like reliving a case?
Thornhill wasn't a bad man, but he had principles keeping him from handing out information about his deals. So it needed some convincing. Well, every case can't be squeaky clean.
All the masks. That's weird that it's in my view. Any more loot? No? Okay.
Mr. Saunders had sold a valuable painting to Thornhill, hoping the money would carry him to wherever he was going. The painting, now leaning on an easel in Thornhill's bedroom, had a certain mesmerizing gloom that seemed to call out to me, telling me I was needed for something important. I felt myself falling into the painting, only being brought back by Thornhill, thrusting an address to a Hotel St. George into my hand and asking me to get the hell out. I don't remember this at all, but I can't say it didn't happen.
Fuck. Creepy ass dolls in this game. If this is all about like him going crazy and drinking and everything, it makes me feel worse that I have to drink to heal. Creepy ass dolls, yeah. How you doing, Susie? Hope you're doing well. Trying to get yourself a cat sitter for next week because of boot camp, the new job. Oh shit. Hope you find one soon. What job have you got? Job starting, including when to eat and sleep. Oh yeah. Tech comms coordinator. Oh shit. Sounds like a high up place. Ooh, fuck. Kind of mid based on the salary. Looking forward to it anyway. That's what matters. Yeah, because you were looking for a little bit there. So it's good that you finally found something. 7 months, yeah. Time flies.
I can't go that way.
Christ, it doesn't feel like 7 months, but not sure I like this Tommy gun. Doesn't really feel very strong. How were the cats settling in at the new place? Kinda weird they let me shut the door. Unless I was supposed to just run past everything. Otherwise good, but still get really nervous about new people and sounds in the hallway. Oh, coming in and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's really new, isn't it? So new smells and everything. Oh. So what did he only eat when you came home? Or she? Candlestick is a weapon? You should have eaten after he left. Aww. I don't think I've moved with a pet. Yeah, no, I haven't. So I've never had that, like, getting them used to it and everything. In any case you lose, yeah.
On my way to the hotel, the Morton gang caught up. I owed them money, a lot of it. I can't remember what for. Probably some dumb gambling debt growing in size for each payment missed. I punched one of them out, and I sent the others packing. Just stupid move. They'd be back.
Uh-oh. Oh fuck, I didn't see you there. Bitch. This gun is so weak. I should use stuff in my environment more, but I just forget. Oh shit, speaking of forgetting, Susu, are you still there? I added a new command. It was after we played before. After I kept messing with the accordion, I was like, I need to do this. Yeah. It's like you're in the sub all over again. That's a big rat. Yeah, me too. I feel completely useless in it because, like, all I do is sit on the gun. But it's so good. Oh, did that give me the full thing? Good to rely on someone being there. Yeah, I was getting more used to repairing and stuff last time we played. So that was good, but hotel bill date December 21st to 25th, 1928. Single room dinner telegram. Mr. Ted Stryker?
I found him. In the hotel ledger, I recognized the handwriting and the signature. Ted Stryker. It was him. I could feel it. It was the kidnapper I was hunting. I put on my knuckles and hurried up to his room.
Yeah, for sure. As long as
something about that name,
we all have
Ted
fun.
Stryker rings a bell. Feels vaguely familiar.
What is that?
I recognize this room, but I didn't catch up with them here. I must have
Business card. David Thornhill's business card.
I recognize this room, but I didn't catch up with them here. I must have followed them. But where?
DeWitt Boarding School, Tallahassee, Florida. DeWitt contact Mrs. Robin.
That's right, he was running away, ditching his old life and marriage in New Orleans to find something better in Tallahassee. And he took his daughter with him against the will of the mother. That's why she hired me. But I stopped him. I caught up with him at the Pearl River Bridge.
That's where we're going next, I guess. Yep.
Pearl River. This is where I caught up with them. This is what the Dark Man wanted me to revisit. But I'm still not seeing it. What am I forgetting?
I don't know, he seems to be forgetting a lot. This makes you want to play Red Dead Redemption 2 or Hunt Showdown, but I suck at Hunt Showdown. There's the roots again. Speaking of life skills, probably go to myself. Yeah, no worries. I was about to say enjoy brushing your teeth, but that's kind of silly. Why is that, Pepe? I did 7 TV, and that's just one of them. Is just okay.
I can't go that way.
Profane totem. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to take it. Alright, bridge time. Grace? It is Grace.
I can't believe I didn't recognize her.
I looked a little different back then, I suppose.
Was any of this real?
How do you mean?
This day, just... so much is happening. I can't... I think I've lost my head. Do you need me to apologize? I mean... I am sorry. I don't think I need to begin to explain. You're just a kid, Grace. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for it to happen.
Lies. More lies.
No, really. I thought I was being a good guy by handing you over to your mother. I didn't know. I couldn't have known that she wouldn't care about you.
I don't know how this works. What is this for?
Some form of admission of guilt. Maybe acceptance. It's what the Dark Man wants.
I guess we just watch my father die again then.
You think he's alive?
I know he is. He's down there, scared that he won't be able to get out. That he will drown with his daughter again.
What are you saying? We gotta save him.
We? Do it yourself. I'm down there with him, remember?
This shit is crazy.
Can I really save them? This all happened so long ago. I have to find a way to get down there. I have to see it with my own eyes. There was a boat at the... There must be a way to save you both, right? Why else would I be here?
Maybe the Dark Man just likes it when you suffer.
I don't know if I want to rescue this kid. She's creepy as shit. Well, I sure hope there's not a time limit, because I'm looking for collectibles.
This must be where the bridge is operated. Nothing's happening. It's like something's holding it back.
Yeah, that. Oh, fuck.
There we go. We should be able to pilot the boat.
God, they do a lot of damage. Alright, but what was that supposed to do? Like, yeah, I moved the bridge, but why? Oh, you bitch.
Where did she go? I really hope she didn't jump.
She's down there. She's in the car, so. Come on, jump. Seems like they just respawn endlessly. I'm gonna run and not even waste my ammo. She was in there too. He's climbing.
My God, Carnby. Are you okay?
Don't leave me alone.
What the hell have you been doing?
What's going on here? Look at this mess!
I'm sorry, Mrs. Thompson.
Don't make me kick you out of this house. Now get out!
Hey, Detective. Mr. Carnby. I'm really worried about you.
I'm okay. I just need to catch my breath for a moment.
This place?
The fuck?
There are some very disturbed figures around here. And I don't think it's just the patients. I've been reading some things about how Derceto has a deranging effect on people. I think it might explain things.
What?
Just take it easy, okay? I'm gonna go find a way into Dr. Gray's apartment. I want to know what he's hiding.
Emily, don't worry. I think I'm close. I'm gonna set everything right.
Just be careful.
I'm not going in there. She's clearly had enough of me.
I stole the child and let him drown. I mean, he didn't let him drown. Just gonna check everywhere again in case there's something. Oh, nice. It gives you a second chance of getting the Jack-in-the-Box collectible. I wonder if it's worse by how much I drink. What was my
Conley
objective?
had run their car off the bridge. He pulled Grace out of the sinking car, but left her father to drown. He could have saved him. There was time. He just chose not to. Instead, he took Grace back to New Orleans and collected his paycheck.
Why let him drown?
I can't leave. I got a job to do.
Get into Dr. Gray's office. There's nothing here though. Oh, fuck me. Oh, it's the sinking ship that Jeremy was talking about. What's in this empty room now? Okay.
I can't take this much more. This has to end.
Jangling shaker.
Edward had heard the whispers for years. When he lived in Brooklyn, it was only on rare occasions, like when he as a child climbed that tall tree in Central Park, or when he almost drowned in the Hudson River, trying to save his despaired mother. The whispers became more common as he moved to New Orleans, but still rare enough to be ignored. Now as he walks the halls of Darceto, he knows what is calling him. He doesn't want to admit it, but the dark young in the conservatory is telling him to sacrifice the cabris and corn.
Goat without horns, which is Grace. Is Grace gonna be his client? Just grown up? Jesus. Wait, can I go up in the attic? Because there was stuff up there before. Oh, okay. Worth a try. Oh, big red door. Scapegoat.
Derceto stands on a breeding ground for the grotesque, a temple devoted to rebellious growth, the most ugly and cancerous side of nature. You may be able to shield your psyche for a while, but rest assured your soul will come to pray to that hideous god in time. That is the story of every man and woman who gather around that ancient arbor. They all croak, bark, and bleat, because their own bodies are afraid and they wish to repel the evil those words conjure. Ia! Ia! Instead of that blasphemous name, they gossip in hushed whispers the name of Derceto, Astarte, and the Black Goat of the Woods.
That's what the maid kept chanting when he fell out of the water, out of the bathtub.
I need the key.
Hold him down.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hotwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhardt lobotomy should sever all necessary parts.
Oh, shit.
Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhardt and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
Just placed an ice pick in a mental institution? Surgery room key? I still need another fuse. Key. All this in here? Well, surgery room, I guess.
Don't mind if I do.
All this here. God, it's one of these things.
That's better.
I don't know if I'd say it's better, but that's there. Can I not put it in the bottom right? It's kind of weird. Right, that's the bottom one. Definitely, right? Be that one. Weird, because it's like they don't even fit. God, this is making me feel really dumb. does the fucking thing say? Not that. This one? 3 plates together, shadow covers significant parts of his brain. Okay. I can't be missing parts, can I?
I need the key.
That way. God, I feel so dumb. Is it a side-on view? No. Oh my god, that took me way too long. Ugh. A broken piece of burnt clay. Its size suggests it's being part of a statue. Can't believe that took me that long. Jesus. Oh, everything's viney. This is fine.
Why does this keep happening? What am I supposed to do?
Oh shit. use the door. Okay, go, 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 go. Oh, the attic.
And we're back here. Well, perfect time to have a look around this place.
So there's stuff up here that I missed before. I haven't been able to like look properly in here, but tessellated shard. A box with JH on it.
What is that?
Jeremy, I guess. Jeremy something. 641. Can I rotate the piece? No. Oh, the worm. What was it? 641. News. Oh, I never even saw the noose over there before. Back in the swamp again.
This is where Jeremy's hiding, right?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jeremy?
I need help!
Wait! Can you hear me?
I'm stuck in the mud and the fire is taking
Jeremy,
me.
where are you?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll figure something out. I'll get the boat running.
Oh. Oh, jeez. What a tough little shit you are. Gross looking too.
boat's wedged itself right into the bayou. If I get the motor started, I could try reversing back into the river.
I'm gonna go down instead of up. Oh yeah, it's really reversed itself into it. Or drove into it, I guess.
Jeremy, where are you?
Oh god, those eggs. Glad I came down here for the collectible, but I could have done without seeing the eggs. What's that? Well, that's the way down.
The winch is powered by electricity. I need to find a way to turn it on before I can use it.
That's the controls. Not for the winch, but for the boat, as far as I know. Where's my TV remote gone? Yeah, I'm the one going crazy now. Oh, there it is. My TV does this annoying thing where it turns off after like 60 seconds if I haven't touched anything on the remote. It's a moist sounding swamp.
It's pretty weak. I just need something to break.
What's at the very back here? Just came from in there. Ooh, lots of goodies. go back up. This must be like engine room, right? It's boiler roomish.
This definitely needs fuel.
There's an empty gas can. There's a lot of containers you can open that just have nothing in them. I don't mind, it's just unusual. Right, start her up. There's some creepy music. Oh God. Missed, of course. Oh, I can see you through the fucking wall. A bunch of them. Are you just like endlessly respawning? Because it seems like it. So squirrely.
The artist spent a lot of time boating on the vast Lake Pontchartrain. Poetry, painting, photography. Everything seemed to become better by the shimmering water and the opalescent sky. One night, as the sailors returned to Darceto, they found a masquerade ball taking place. It must have been Perosi and Nora who invited their friends from the theater. The sailors quickly fashioned masks out of plaster of Paris and joined the festivities. They enjoyed themselves for hours before realizing time was not passing, nor could they find their friends. As they began to worry, they demanded that the guests unmasked. But they could not, because they were not wearing any masks.
Huh? Look at that little guy. Zoom in. Oh, fuck. What the fuck do I do now?
Jeremy was calling out for help, but
Release a steamboat from the bayou and return to the river. I mean, they do that from the top, right? Like this? Machine gun sucks. So much. Oh, bullets. It's a lot of ammo it's giving me. Never trust a game when it does that.
Whoa!
Are you ready to tell me what happened? I put a rope around my neck, and then I strangled all life from my body. Are you under the impression supposed to die. What does that mean?
Oh no.
That you were supposed to die. I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story better. 30 years ago, Frederic needed me to die.
You're not making any sense, Jeremy. Find your focus.
Hey, I cheated everyone. I didn't play my part. Hey! I escaped my doom. My destiny.
Again, find your focus.
Hey, I'm right here. What the hell is going on? Everything is wrong. Nothing is in place. I'm right here!
Calm down, Mr. Conby. What do you want?
Were you not talking to Jeremy right now?
I haven't seen Jeremy all day. Are you all right, Detective?
No. Actually, I don't think so. Well, maybe. I'm gonna go look for Jeremy.
Good. Let me know if you find him.
Creepy. You alright? Are
That
you
was
alright?
Jeremy's self-deceit? A steamboat stuck in the mud? I'm not going to pretend I understand any of that. What a bunch of psychoanalytic nonsense.
Yeah, most definitely not, Susu. Are you alright? Are you alright? Huh? Why is everything black and white? Debatable, yeah. I feel that. I don't even know where Dr. Gray's apartment is. Mezzanine, sitting room. Okay, straight across. Thanks for opening door.
Detective, am I glad to see you. Lock the door, will you? I don't think Dr. Gray would appreciate us snooping around.
What's going on here? This feels so strange.
Oh, strange camera angle. It's a hollow book.
There's a book missing.
What did you do?
I was just rearranging the books.
Well, come on, let's check it out.
Quick, take the book out and lock her in.
I think I'm beginning to understand. Dr. Gray is dealing with some kind of mass delusion.
Huh. Has that been there this whole time?
That's creepy.
What were you saying about mass delusion?
Derceto seems to have a deranging effect on people living close by. It has a history of creating cults devoted to some nature goddess. Even the name Derceto refers to the cult existing here before the Civil War. Derceto was the name of an ancient fertility goddess worshipped in Syria. Dr. Gray and his friends, however, seem to prefer the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, or Shub-Nigroth. And that name can only have come from my uncle's twisted mind.
Huh.
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes, you're from Derceto, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Okay.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
I suppose.
And you obsess over them, blurring reality and fiction.
Sometimes.
Do you want to tell me about the Dark Man?
No, I don't.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
Juan?
John? Who's John?
No, Juan Luis Jorge. Wait there a moment. Here, take a look.
Is he... Oh, he is the author.
It's a magnificent book. Life-changing even. The real Juan is long dead, but I like to think of him as my friend.
My friend?
My most beloved friend.
I see. Do you often do this? Fantasize about people you read about?
No. Well, there is Jacob.
Who is Jacob?
Turn to the last page.
Oh, it's a newspaper article. The Prisoner of Ice, Jacob van Ostad. Is he also your beloved friend?
Oh no, Doctor. Not at all. He is the fire that fights fire.
Yes, I think it's clear your overstimulated imagination, this mania, needs to be tempered for you to live a normal life. I know your family calls it the Hartwood Curse, but I want you to know that there is nothing supernatural about your condition. It's all inside your head. And with that, I'm very qualified to deal with. In time, you will be cured.
In time.
Yes, in time we will exorcise all your demons, all the dark men.
Yeah!
Please, Mr. Hartwood, calm yourself.
What happened?
Oh, don't you worry your little head about it, Miss Hartwood. Your uncle and I just had our first breakthrough.
That mark on the floor looks like talisman positions, but from which direction should I look at it?
The Snake Dagger, a monograph by Yael Klein. In Ludwig Prin's book on pagan rituals called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy, there are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the Snake Dagger. It has long been thought of as a poor translation of the original text, that it would be more appropriate with worm dagger from the Latin vermis cultrum. This seems natural following the recent consensus that the original title of Prin's book, De Vermis Mysteris, should literally translate to the mystery of the worm. However, this would take away from Vachy's great effort at translating the underlying meaning of the words and revealing several cultural beliefs. While Prin certainly was using the term worm as a symbol or synecdoche for death and the dead, which is made clear by the contents of the book, in the case of the dagger, we shouldn't be too hasty to dismiss his translation. Reading through Vachy's correspondence with his patron, it appears that he had more than just the Latin text at his disposal. Vachy had dug up Prin's living relatives and uncovered several cross-referenced historical texts and an actual snake dagger. The dagger was dated to the early Middle Kingdom of Egypt and had such a clear shape of a wave that Vachy considered calling it the sinusoidal blade. Knowing the full story, it seems prudent that he chose to translate it as snake and not worm. There are several reasons why this choice of word helps us understand the pagans that Prin's book attempts to describe.
So much, like, lore in this and so much writing. Holy shit.
The symbolic value of the shape becomes more apparent when reading about the use for the dagger. In the passage of possession and exorcism, we find the snake dagger poisons the poisoner within the victim and is therefore pacified. Where the literal text would tell us that the worm dagger trumps the demon possessing the victim, it tells us nothing of their reasoning, only that somehow this dagger wins against the demon, like it had the better hand in poker. Vahi's translation allows us to follow the underlying logic to the ritual magic that is being performed. Poison the poisoner sounds like fighting fire with fire. That to hurt the demon possessing its victim, the priests would have to fight back with a power that is known to the evil they are fighting. The snake dagger is therefore not only a good way to describe its form, but it also helps us understand how it could be thought of as a useful tool for exorcism. Finally, it also helps us understand their relationship to lunacy, that it was thought of as something poisoning the mind rather than controlling it. What is also interesting to note is that the possessed are always considered poisoned in their head and not their heart. The snake dagger always went to the eye of the possessed, leaving them partially blind, if they had the good luck to survive.
Like a lobotomy? I need to use the bathroom real quick, so I'm gonna switch scenes and put some music on. I won't be that long, so I'll be right back. All right. Should you really pick the phone up? Considering they don't want to know.
Hello?
Detective Convey?
Who is this? Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Well, I've done everything you wanted so far, and there's just one more thing on the list. I expect him to keep his promise and return Jeremy unharmed.
Get out, Detective. While you still can.
Ooh. Investigate the broken clock. Toy talisman.
Nice.
Okay, I need to check the other room. God, I don't know what. Seems like it's all the middle.
You okay? You look a little
shit.
frazzled.
Just stupid telephone.
I know. I tried calling the police earlier. The telephone is completely dead.
It's not... Yeah, no, the telephone isn't working.
Tell her to go over to the closet.
Miss Hartwood, I think you're gonna want to see this.
Yeah.
Is there something in the closet?
Yeah, there is. You don't see the very obvious gate leading to whatever Jeremy's madness is serving up next?
I don't understand. Are you making some kind of fashion metaphor? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Can you just tell me what you're doing?
You don't see this. It's fine. It's fine. Catch you later.
Are you going inside the closet?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No. Do what you think is right, detective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Goodbye, Miss Hartwood.
Ooh. We're in like snowy ship now. That one guy turned to ice before. I can't remember what his name was, but he turned to ice. Maybe it's to do with that. Enter hell? Flares? And a flare gun? Use a flare to light up the sky and look for waypoint flags. When did this turn into Dread Hunger?
What can be said about Jacob van Ostad without evoking contempt or apologia? The first piece of information is the obvious. He is not the explorer Jeremy idolized in his youth, but the figment of his imagination. If you want biographical facts, I am not the one to answer such questions. In the case of Jeremy, he is a guardian of imagination, or rather a persona appointed the role of containing a self-sabotaging mania. However useful Jacob once was, His loyalty to
I know,
Yermi has
right?
slowly been replaced by fanaticism. Like a firekeeper who has for decades been burnt by his own sacred flames, now
I haven't seen
does
anyone
what he
on that game
imagines the
in,
fire wants. Yermi has lost all
what, like a
control over
year?
Jacob and
Year or
suffers
more?
greatly because of him, but is admittedly also still invigorated by his labor. In the plainest of words, Jacob keeps Yermi sick so he can remain Yermi.
Huh.
We found the ancient stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Oostad was our most keen member of the expedition. He had been chasing down the source of a peculiar type of crystallized metal present in several sacred items among the natives on the northeast coast of Greenland. The site was a remarkable find for any explorer, and we were all enraptured in our search for enlightenment and meaning. The surviving architecture seemed almost unearthly in origin and astonishingly sophisticated. The metal Jacob was searching for was abundant, almost ubiquitous. We were so taken by our find that we were surprised by the sun falling below the horizon. As we quickly picked up our gear, ready to head back to our camp, Jacob van Oostad declared that he wanted to stay. He was adamant. We begged him to reconsider. The night would be getting colder by the hour, and we feared for all our safety. Jacob refused, threatening us with violence if we wouldn't leave him alone. As the snowfall turned heavier, we left him there on his own. The next day, the weather became worse, and we had to spend hours enforcing our shelter as our tents became increasingly useless. The group had written off Jacob, thinking he must be dead. I had an urge to make one final attempt to save him, so I headed out as darkness fell with a handful of flares, and headed toward the coast and up the climb, towards the stellarium. That's when I saw him, transfixed by a burning sky, that celestial lantern. Jacob keeled over and let out a painful shriek that struck me with such fear and pity. He was crying in agony, for the cold weather had ravaged his flesh. I called out to him, and he turned to face me. His vacant stare held me in place like a needle through a butterfly, and he said, "You must leave now, Herrstan. Go, and never come back." And so I left.
Jesus. Okay. I wonder if Dread Hunger is even still going, like if the servers are still going. I assume they're not doing updates anymore. Oh.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? What is this place?
Turn back, detective. You're not wanted here.
Oh, take it easy. I'm not your enemy.
Oh, you're wrong, detective. You're wrong.
Oh, didn't see him there. Can you get your pistol out? Thank you. Can't tell if he's got a beard or he's got a technical face. He ain't got no face now because he's dead, but... Into the Stellarium? Line the stars. Oh, good. More puzzles.
I figured you wouldn't want your stars aligned, Jeremy. Maybe that is me. The temperament maybe yours. It's a middle one not gone. The fuck? Oh. Is this Dead Space?
He sounds very nice when he attacks. Falling through everything. Egypt. Tarawaya.
Jeremy?
Oh, fuck.
You did everything! Aren't you happy? Stupid charlatan! What more do you want from me? You want me to lose my mind?
Oh, my lord!